Hello everyone, welcome to Priska English. It's been so long that I posted a video, but now let's start today's lesson. In today's lesson, we are going to learn some advanced vocabulary which will help you in improving your English. So let's get started. So in here, the first word that we are going to discuss is contagious. Contagious. So the word contagious is an adjective that mainly relates to things that spread from one person to another person. So it can be used in medical as well as emotional social context, okay? So it can be used in both ways. Let's see in both ways. Medical meaning. It means that an illness that can pass easily from one person to another person. Like, for example, if you have a fever and that the fever that you have can easily pass to another person. So that's what it means. For example, chicken pox is highly contagious, right? Good. Next example, he stayed home because his flu was still contagious. Now, let's look at the meaning in here for emotional. Okay, emotional social meaning. So in here, a feeling, behavior, or reaction that spreads quickly among people. For example, if you laugh, another person immediately laughs. So that's contagious. So if you can see some examples, her laughter was contagious and soon everyone was smiling. Next example, the team's energy was contagious and inspired the crowd, right? Now, let's look at some synonyms. Now, medical, infectious, communicable, transmissible. If it is emotional, spreadable, catchy, influential. Okay? Good job. So, I'm going to give you a tip in here. See, just remember a quick memory tip. Think contagious, can catch it. Like catching a disease or catching a laugh. Okay? Good job. Let's see. Now let's look at another word, which is venturesome. Venturesome means it's an adjective that describes someone who is bold, daring, willing to take risks. So adventurous. If you could see example, she has a venturesome spirit and loves exploring new places. The next example, the climbers made a venturesome attempt to reach the peak. Next example, investing in startups can be a venturesome decision. So it's similar to adventurous, but more, focus on risk taking. Like, you take risks no matter what it looks like. Okay, venturesome. Please practice the pronunciation with me. Venturesome. The pronunciation, like the stress is on the first syllable, which is venturesome. Okay, venturesome. Now let's look at another word. And also synonyms for venturesome is adventurous, daring, bold, risk-taking, audacious. Audacious, okay? Now, think venture, risky journey. Venturesome, loves risky journey. Okay? Now let's look at another meaning. The next word is gonna be prowess. The word prowess is a noun that means great skill, ability, expertise. In here, especially in particular area, it can also suggest bravery or courage in battle. Like, examples, great skill or expertise in a field. If someone is prowess in something, it means they are a very skilled person. Let's look at some examples. She is known for her prowess in mathematics. Next example, his musical prowess impressed the audience. Good. Now, next one is bravery or courage, especially in battle or challenges. Let's see. The knight's prowess in combat made him legendary. Like, his courage, how he fought, made him legendary. So, next example. The soldiers were admired for their prowess on the battlefield. Good. Next example, let's see some synonyms. If you could see skill, expertise, talent, mastery, bravery. Prowess means this great skill, ability, or expertise, right? If you could see means she is known for her prowess in mathematics, means she is known for her expertise. Okay? Now, in here, if you could see, quick examples. The chef's cooking prowess won him a Michelin star. Means like, because of his talent of cooking skills, that brought him, a star. Like, his cooking style is very good and he's very talented at that. If you can see, he showed her leadership prowess during the crisis. Now, ancient poems often celebrate the prowess of warriors. Okay, memory tip. Think prowess, power plus skill. Okay, good job. Next word is fumble. The word fumble is a verb that means to handle something clumsily, awkwardly, or with difficult. Often because you are nervous, unsure, or not paying attention. Means, example C, to handle something clumsily means physically, which is like, very awkwardly with difficulty. You are like, handle something clumsily, like, because you're nervous, unsure, or not paying attention. Okay, because to handle something clumsily but not paying attention, or you're afraid of that, or you're very unsure. If you could see some example, she fumbled with her keys at the door. She fumbled with her keys at the door. Next example is he fumbled the ball and dropped it. He fumbled the ball and dropped it. Now let's look at another example. To do something awkwardly or with mistakes. Mentally, socially, if you can see, he fumbled his words during the interview. Means to do something awkwardly or with a lot of mistakes. Okay, the speaker fumbled through the presentation. Means he fumbles, he showed his fear, and he was really unsure, and he made a lot of mistakes. If you could see in here, sports use in here, especially in American football, to drop or lose control of the ball. The quarterback fumbled on the last play. Means drop or lose control of the ball. Okay. Now as a noun, let's look at as a noun. His mistakes was a costly fumble. It's as a noun, okay? And that speech was full of fumbles. Let's see some examples here. Synonyms is mishandle, drop, stumble, blunder, mess up. Now, let's see a tip. Think fumble, fingers, fussy, fail when your hands or words don't work smoothly. Okay? Now, let's look at another example. It is the word. Let's look at this word. Yes. In here, this word is venerable. So in here, the word venerable, please practice the pronunciation with me. It is venerable, venerable, venerable. So the word venerable is an adjective used to describe someone or something that deserves great respect, usually because of age, wisdom, experience, or tradition. Okay? It's an adjective, so venerable means that deserves great respect, or usually because of age or wisdom or experience. Let's look at some examples. Meaning of venerable is respected because of age or long service. Example, the venerable professor taught at the university for 50 years. Next example, the venerable old tree stood in the center of the village. Now, honored because of wisdom, dignity, or tradition. Example, Gandhi is a venerable figure in the world history. Example, the monks is 800 years old. Now, formal use in religion institutions. In the Catholic Church, venerable is also a little of honor, like title of honor given to someone recognized for their virtuous life. Like for example, he was declared venerable by the Pope. Okay, means in Catholic Church, venerable is also like title of honor given to someone recognized for their righteous living or virtuous life. Now let's look at some synonyms. If you can see, synonym: respected, honored, esteemed, distinguished, revered. Okay, now in here, quick memory tip. In here, think venerable, worthy of veneration, deep respect. Okay, now let's go to the next word. It is clumsily. Clumsily. The word clumsily is an adverb that describes doing something in an awkward, ungraceful, or careless way. It comes from the adjective clumsy or careless way. It comes from the adjective clumsy. If you could see the meaning of clumsily, to act without skill, coordination, or smoothness. Okay? Let's see. Let's look at some examples. So in here, physical actions. He clumsily dropped the stack of books on the floor. She clumsily bumped into the table and spilled the water. Next one is social communication actions. He clumsily tried to explain his mistake. He clumsily avoided answering the question. General awkwardness. The actor clumsily delivered his lines. He clumsily tied his shoelaces. Okay, like without skill or without coordination. Okay, now let's look at some examples. Now, this clumsily means that, awkwardly, ungracefully, inelegantly, ineptly, yeah, and then bunglingly. This word is so funny, right? Bunglingly. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is all for today, and I'm gonna come up with some more advanced vocabulary and English in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and then take care. Bye bye. See you again.